Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Rufio Phoenix here at Phoenix Code, and today's captain's log is about the future. I want to talk a little bit in context to some predictions about the potential around the year 2030, up to the year 2030, and then thereafter, or a little after, like 2050. Okay, so I want to predict what I think is going to happen. So recently, or relatively recently, Neil deGrasse Tyson had talked about how the internet will potentially lose all credibility due to AI. Now, hear me out. As we know it, there are a lot of people on the internet who call or run by the call sign truth finder or truth seeker or something like that, right? Okay. Well, with that said, those people will lose all credibility only sheerly because, and Neil deGrasse Tyson thinks this at least, and I think so too, because AI will have created so many deep fakes that people believed the deep fakes and come to find out that they believed in an AI protocol instead of actual information. And so then they're going to think that all this media is just fake. And that's why the internet might, I don't think it'll truly die. I think it'll just kind of like go through a reform, really. I think what's going to happen, Neil deGrasse Tyson thinks that information and truth and science and all that good information that is on the internet would potentially lose its credibility all because AI made deep fakes. And it's a current thing. You know, there's a lot of people running around saying, oh, there's spirals of light in the sky. No, not unless you show me a hand curated recording from a phone and without being behind the phone, because that's how you deep fake it. Okay, like, I ain't stupid. I know. I'm an editor. I'm a video content producer. I know the tricks. Okay, I know. Trust me. I've been through this a few times, messing around with it myself. So I wonder if Neil deGrasse Tyson's prediction about how in like close to 2029, 2030, right around when Donald Trump gets out of office and we get a new president, about that time he's thinking that it's possible that AI could ruin the credibility of information such as truth on the internet. And honestly, I'd half agree with that prediction, except I think it's going to extend further. See, I think it's going to go later than just 2030 because, well, if it happens in 2030, it'll be because of Trump and all his other propagandist buddies. You know, so if so, it'll be because of that. And that'll be their prime attack because Republicans hate media because, well, let's face it, the Democrats and centrists like me happen to have a pretty good hold socioeconomically as well as politically on media. So yeah, but beyond all of that, I also want to predict that we will discover that God has actually always been real. I think at some level we're going to scientifically finally confirm for the church that God's existence is inherent. Here, let me digress for a minute. What keeps your heart beating? Oh, it's electromagnetic energy that comes from within your body. Great. Where does that come from? It's called God. Okay? So, all right. Just saying. Sorry. I don't mean to be holier than thou. Just saying, you know, y'all have them inside of you. Amen. I think by the year 2050, we're going to see a rather steep increase in the role of Christians in the world, I think. As it is, me and my friends are starting to go back to church. We're actually going today since it's Sunday, and we are going to we're going to go to church as a bunch of friends, you know. So, you know, I really think that in the future, what's going to happen is that the internet will lose mostly its credibility and everything will probably devolve and revert back to like the cat video era or like the gaming video era, which is why I'm stock loading on content right now. Because when the internet finally hits that process where everybody thinks it's all junk and it reverts back to cat videos, gaming videos and all that, that's when I'm going to probably take off. I'm at about 500. It's been 4 years. I think by the time the internet finally reaches a pivoting point where people believe that the AI just deepfakes everything on the net, that there will be a niche need that will uprise in such a method, in such a way that more people will flock to the internet specifically just to see something real for once, you know? So, and I think Christians are going to end up being a lot more than right now, considering that Catholics run the world, period. It's the worldwide religion is Catholicism. Yeah. So, and all those others, oh, well, we're evangelicalizing the planet. Not before the church not before the Pope, you aren't. Not out, no, you got, no, you answer to the Pope, homie. I don't care what branch you think you come from. Fucking evangelicals, take your crazy elsewhere. I don't need a golden gun, okay? Thanks. I think an uprising in Christians will be a rather large possible prediction by 2040. I think by 2050, it's likely that we may start seeing a socio-political problem where no one, not men, not women, not young, not the youth. No one's going to be seeking each other for a relationship anymore. I think by 2050, people will finally have made a point where they're so divided that they no longer love each other even to communicate in the same room. So I think that's going to cause a major upheaval in society. And I think that if that's not the problem by then, we'll already have had or be in a civil war, a mutual civil war of the states of America, like that movie, and be in a world war with the rest of the world. I don't mean to make it bleak, but yeah, that's what I predict. I predict that the world is going to have some trouble pretty soon because just going off of like current events and relevant knowledge, that's what I predict. All right, peace. Stay awesome, Ninja. Drink coffee. Be awesome. Be excellent. I'll see you in another video. I'm sorry if I'm having a hard time talking to you a little bit. I just had 3 teeth removed. And I'm going to be getting dentures in soon so that or at least partials, so that I can have my full smile back. And I know y'all want to see that since you're kind of tired of looking at my broken mouth thing, you know? So whatever. Sorry you hate it, but, you know, comes with age. So, all right. I'll see you guys later. Peace.